Ever felt like your student loans are a mountain you'll never conquer? Well, guess what? You're not alone. It's a common concern among many, the fear that the balance just won't budge. But here's a bit of news that might just make you feel a little lighter. The Biden administration recently canceled a whopping $5 billion in student debt, primarily for public servants. That's right, folks, $5 billion. You could buy a lot of textbooks with that kind of cash. Today, we're diving into the recent news about student loan forgiveness, so buckle up, it's going to be a wild ride. So, here's the scoop. The Biden administration just announced the cancellation of approximately $5 billion in student debt relief. Surprise! This isn't just some random act of kindness, though. This move is primarily aimed at public servants. A pretty noble bunch if you ask me. Now let's dive into some figures. This recent cancellation has brought the total amount of student debt wiped away by the administration to over an impressive $136 billion. That's a lot of zeros. This relief has affected around 3.7 million Americans. But who exactly are these lucky beneficiaries? Well, it's targeted towards roughly 74,000 borrowers, including 44,000 public servants who've earned their loan forgiveness after a decade of service through the Public Service Loan Forgiveness Program. That's not all. It also includes nearly 30,000 borrowers on income-driven repayment plans who until now didn't receive the relief they were entitled to. The administration is working hard to iron out administrative issues that have delayed borrowers from receiving debt relief. And they're not just stopping at that. They're aiming to speed up forgiveness for borrowers affected by school closures and improving application processes for disabled borrowers. But before you start celebrating, there's a catch. This cancellation falls short of the whopping $400 billion that would have been canceled under Biden's more comprehensive debt relief plan, which, unfortunately, was blocked by the Supreme Court. Talk about a plot twist. Now, you might be wondering, what's next? Well, let's dive into the ocean of possibilities. The administration's future plans for student loan relief are as multifaceted as a well-cut diamond. They are working tirelessly to address the administrative issues that have been as pesky as a mosquito on a hot summer's night, delaying borrowers from receiving the debt relief they so rightfully deserve. Now, let's talk about the Public Service Loan Forgiveness Program. This program is like a superhero for public servants, swooping in to provide loan forgiveness after 10 long years of service. The administration is looking to speed up this process, giving our hard-working public servants the relief they need quicker than a cheetah on a caffeine rush. But the administration isn't stopping there. They're also focusing on improving the application processes for disabled borrowers. It's like they're conducting a symphony of efficiency, making sure that every note, or in this case, application, hits just the right pitch. Now, while the administration is busy stirring the pot of student loan relief, advocates and various organizations are adding their own spices to the mix. They are urging for further action, calling for the development of a robust rule to assist borrowers experiencing hardship. It's like they're collectively saying, hey, we need more gravy on these mashed potatoes. So, while the future of student loan relief might seem as unpredictable as the ending of a suspense thriller, one thing is clear: changes are coming, and they might just be in your favor. Alright folks, it's time for the grand finale. What's the takeaway from all this? We've been through a roller coaster of a journey here, haven't we? Starting with the big question of, what's going on with student loans, to unboxing the latest news on loan forgiveness. We've delved into the who, what, and when of this financial chess game. At the heart of it all, there's a silver lining for student loan borrowers. About 74,000 of you, primarily public servants, are set to benefit from a whopping $5 billion in debt relief. Now that's not chump change. And let's not forget the nearly 30,000 borrowers on income-driven repayment plans who are finally getting their much-deserved break. But what's the future looking like? While the current debt relief falls short of Biden's comprehensive plan, there's still hope. The administration is tirelessly working to iron out administrative issues and expedite the relief process. There's a promise of more targeted measures and a glimmer of hope for a more inclusive relief plan. So, keep your fingers crossed, your student loans might just get a forgive and forget treatment. Until next time, keep your eyes on the prize and remember, student loans may feel like a never-ending saga, but every saga has an end.